What is it that draws dozens of willing and energetic students every day to the second floor of the Button Library to work on a project that requires dedication, meticulousness, and an incredible amount of hard work? What motivates students to sacrifice their time and spend hours tucked away in that corner room? This is the Yearbook office. Welcome to the Olla Pod.
Mark and I are co-executive editors of sports.
I'm one of the executive editors of the parent ads.
I'm the executive editor for Student Life.
I'm an editor-in-chief of the Olla Pod this year, along with Michelle and Charlotte.
I was a normal editor last year, so I kind of knew what I was doing, and then this year I was an executive editor, so it's kind of the same thing.
I had worked with Photoshop for like a very brief amount of time in middle school, and then this year, once I became an editor-in-chief, I also learned how to work with InDesign and Photoshop, and then through my experience helping other people learn it, I actually got a lot more proficient in using them as well.
So basically I'm making a background picture.
We also do something called posterizing. I'm like in the middle of posterizing a photo right now. Basically we grayscale the photo, so it'll take out all the color. With the photos that we're doing this year, we also add levels, and posterize it means that there's only going to be like 2 colors possible in the entire photo. So that's like 4 colors, but then you change it over to 2. The idea of it is that we want to like focus in on something on the background, but then we have other pictures that are in color so we can represent all of the players. Sometimes we'll put coaches on there, or like the hockey background is just the boys in a huddle when they were at their like special game. I forgot what it was called, but it's really cool because it has their names on the back of the jerseys. It's a lot of work, but well, it's a lot of work in the spring. In the fall and in the winter, I come in like 1 or 2 hours a week, and then in the spring, I've been here basically every night this week.
It depends, like during fall and winter, maybe like 2 hours a week, but recently it's been like 2 or 3 hours a day.
At first, we didn't start till winter, and at that point it was like 1 to 2 hours a week, but in the spring term, as we were wrapping up and everything had to get done and sent into the publishing company, I would say that I went into the office about like 4 to 5 hours a week.
Show your dedication when you're writing, whether your application or your interview. I think they're looking for people who can really dedicate themselves and be happy while doing it too. Like, don't like be like, oh my god, I'm coming in here again. Be like, enjoy it.
Like, you'll need one editor-in-chief that's talented at InDesign, and then another one that's really good at organizing things, and another that's good at ordering feeds or something. So I think you really need that whole group of talents put together between the editor-in-chief so that you have a really smoothly functioning board.
It's a really close community. I feel like after you spend hours with these people, you really get to know them, and it kind of becomes like your second family other than your house.
I've learned that you do have a lot of fun there, and you do have other free time to do other things, but I think that through my experience I've gotten to know a lot of really cool people that I wouldn't have had the chance to spend time with otherwise. So especially underclassmen who are involved as editors, I think it was a great experience to meet new people.